everybody. Today is Tuesday, the day before Thanksgiving.
I obviously meant 2 days before Thanksgiving.
More puppies, come here. And today starts my Thanksgiving prep day. Oh my gosh, this is not white anymore. It used to be. And we have a rare occurrence. I'm in jeans. I just wanted to wear jeans today. But we're bringing the turkey inside right now. It's currently thawing out in a bucket. And today I am making the brine for it. And I don't have a big enough pot, and my mom needed her big pot. So I'm using a semi-big pot, a medium pot, and a tiny pot. Thank you. See you later.
Yeah.
Thanks. He has errands to run. No, can't see. Yeah, so I'm making the brine because it has to be totally cool before you put the meat in it. And it's the morning time, but it takes forever to cool. So I'm gonna make it this morning, let it sit all day, and then put it in the bucket with the turkey tonight. All right, so I have all my ingredients and everything ready to make my brine for the turkey. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what all I have. I didn't get this recipe off anywhere specific. I think I looked up a brine recipe one time when I wanted to brine a chicken, and now I just kind of wing it. I don't have as much stuff as I wish I had for this brine. I wish I had a few more lemons, some more herbs and stuff, but it'll turn out fine. The most important thing is the salt and stuff in the water to really soak into the turkey meat and make it really salty and juicy and flavorful. So I'm just gonna kind of roughly show you what I'm doing. First of all, I have almost 2 gallons of water. Excuse my mess. I have almost 2 gallons of water between all of these pots. And I already have the garlic. So that's a whole head of garlic, just with the skin still on, just chopped at the top. And most of it's in there. About 3/4 of it's in there, and then I have the other like 1/4 of it in there. And then this one back here, there's hardly any water in there. I'll probably just put some salt and sugar in there and call that one good, and just add it and put all the flavorful stuff in these pots. So first of all, I have some thyme and some rosemary, and then I have 3 cups of salt, and how much is this? Can't see on there. About 1.5 cups of sugar, and then most people use peppercorns in their brine, but I don't have peppercorns, so I'm just using ground black pepper, and that's 3/4 of a cup, maybe a little less than that. And then I have 3 lemons chopped, and I'll just squeeze the lemon juice into the water, and then put the whole lemons in there. I'm just gonna start by, and the water's cold. I haven't turned it on yet because I want it to come to boil with everything in it. So I'm just gonna pour a lot of the salt in there, some of the salt in here, little in there, and then go back and put the rest of it in these 2. And now I'm going to do the sugar. Just gonna divide it between all the pots. Nothing specific, it's all gonna go together in the end. And then that one, I might put one of the lemons in here. And it's alright if you get the seeds in there. It's not a big deal. So just, sorry, my filming is horrible right now. And then just drop it. And I actually want to add the pepper too. So we're going to add part of the pepper in here, part of it in here, and then the rest of it in there. Sorry for the sniffling. My nose is runny. And now lemons. One more. Now the last lemon will go in this pot. And if you have a giant stock pot, you can do this all in one big pot. I don't have a giant stockpile, so I have to split it all up. Now we have our thyme. I'm just gonna put most of the thyme in there, a little bit of it in there. And the reason I'm splitting it up is because I want to make sure that all the flavors get infused to all the different pots of water. I don't know if that's really gonna make a difference, but I don't know. That's just how I'm doing it. And that's everything. Some people put honey in their brines, but I did the sugar this time. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna whisk these pots together, make sure everything is combined, and then I'm gonna turn the heat on, bring them to a boil, and just stir them a little bit, simmer them for a little while until everything's dissolved and the flavors have really been pulled out of the herbs and the lemons and everything like that. And then you're gonna remove the pots from the heat, and I like to let them sit on the counter in the pots for just a few minutes so they can just cool down a little bit, and then you can transfer it to a different vessel to get it cooled off, because if you keep them in the pots then they won't cool off. So I'm gonna have to split up between several different bowls. I can't put it in the bucket yet that I'm gonna be brining in because the turkey's still in there in cool water thawing. I highly recommend brining your turkey. Brining makes a huge difference. It makes the meat so tender, so juicy, so flavorful. It won't be dry, it won't be boring. You won't have to coat it in salt once you get it all cut up and on your plate. So this is a foolproof way to make sure that your Thanksgiving turkey is amazing. I have been in the kitchen the entire day, literally. I got up and made Josh breakfast before he had to get out of the house. He had a bunch of errands to run. And then I made the brine for the turkey, which I'll show you in a second. And I made these amazing looking dinner rolls, so I did that from scratch. I also wanted to show you guys the brine. So it's cooling in these things, and it's pretty much cool. It's a little warm still. I think I might actually, I was gonna wait till like right before I went to bed to start brining the turkey, but I think I'm going to try to do that before I leave for my parents. We have our pretty little bird in a bucket brining. It smells so good, and the puppies are trying to eat it, so we gotta get this girl somewhere other than in here. But this is gonna taste so good. I'm so excited. It's time to make my pie. I'm making a pumpkin mousse pie. I have my graham cracker crust finished and cooled. You want to make sure you let your crust cool no matter what kind you use. Now I have some cream cheese, the pumpkin puree we made earlier, some brown sugar, some spices. There's cinnamon, ginger, clove, and nutmeg, vanilla, and heavy cream. And now I'm just going to make it in my mixer and then put it in the pie crust. So I mixed all the ingredients aside from the heavy cream in the stand mixer on high for about 2 minutes. And then I cleaned my bowl out and whipped the heavy cream separately until it formed stiff peaks. And now what you're seeing is me folding the heavy cream into the pumpkin mixture and filling my pie crust.
And just like that,
Good girl, Paige.
the pie is done.
Sit down. Good
And
boy,
it tastes
Costello. Wait there. Wait there.
really good. And then tomorrow, I'm going to make some more fresh whipped cream and put it on the top. Mmm. The last step for the pie is making room in your refrigerator for it, because it needs to chill for at least 2 hours, but overnight is fine. It will be overnight for me because Thanksgiving is tomorrow. So I'm just gonna put this sweet little baby in here and go tidy up my mess in the kitchen, and then I'll probably head to bed because I have to be up early to start the turkey. So I will see y'all then. Good night.
You see this face? This rosiness? This is a face of somebody who's been in the kitchen for hours
miss my old friend.
Excuse me. Prepping for Thanksgiving. I love cooking, and so I love Thanksgiving because it's so fun to prepare for. Does anybody else get as excited for Thanksgiving as they do Christmas? Or does anybody have the level of excitement on Thanksgiving Eve that they have on Christmas Eve? Because I kind of do. I have to get up early in the morning to start the turkey, but part of me is a little worried that I won't be able to get to sleep because I'll be excited. And then I'll be tired because I'll only have gotten a handful of hours of sleep because I couldn't get to sleep and I have to get up and start the turkey. You can't just press snooze on that. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to get into bed early tonight. It's almost 8.
I didn't get to sleep till almost 1 a.m. because I was so excited. I'm a child.
So we will see what happens, but I'm excited to do my first Thanksgiving turkey tomorrow. I am a little bit nervous, but I think it'll turn out great. Had to recruit the husband to get the roaster out of the box.
And now I have to call my mom to ask her a question. Hi. Oh, just getting ready to put the turkey in.
With your roaster, do you preheat it? Okay. Okay. It doesn't have the rack with it. That's okay. Okay. Love you too.
Bye.
Now it's time to get the turkey out of the bucket and into the sink. I got some on my foot. It's gross. Leech will be my best friend today. I don't really want this thingy. Or this thingy. Ugh. Oh, we have to rinse the bud very well. Fausto. You can't drink the brine. That's not good for you. Oh my god, it's like holding a baby. So cute. Alright. Still has some feathers on it. We're gonna have to watch how the Pioneer Woman does it.
Please hold while I watch a tutorial. butter, and it's going to be in there at 275 for 3 to 3.5 hours. And then I'm going to take it out, smear it with our butter, put it back in on 375 for maybe another 3 hours. So we will see you then. Alrighty. The turkey is pretty much done. Smells amazing.
All right, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope maybe you learned some tips for your Thanksgiving next year. If you want to see the eating of all the food, make sure you tune in and watch Sydney and I's vlog next week. I think Monday we're putting up our Thanksgiving special. So you will see all the food being consumed in that video. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!